what's going on, everybody? Los here, coming back at you with another video. This time we're at the Northeast Comics and Collectibles Convention, or Collectibles and Comics Convention. It's in Boxborough, Massachusetts, and they do it, I think, twice a year or 3 times a year. I know there's another one coming up in November. That one's gonna be a little bigger, but we're gonna go inside and we can see what we can find. All right, let's go. Alright, buddy, so we're back home, and as you can see, a little different outfit change. It's because it's not the same day. Didn't have time to record footage when I got back home, so today I got a little bit of time, so want to go over the books that I was able to pick up at Northeast Collectibles and Comics or something like that. It's a con-ish, like a little event that happens I think 3 times a year here in New England, and I believe one is in like the March time frame or something like that. Then there's another one in like end of September, early October, and then the other one is around I believe it happens in November, and I think it's around like Thanksgiving weekend. I think the one on Thanksgiving weekend is a little bigger, more vendors, a larger space. But it's always a good time, and I like the fact that it's a little on the cheap side to get in. I think it's like $5 entry or $7, something like that. So it's a little cheap to get in, and you never know what you're gonna find. I did find, as you can see in some of the video, or you probably can't because I didn't really zoom in too well, but a lot of the wall books there were priced way over market. I know I saw a Vengeance #1, which is the first appearance of America Chavez, and they had a list of like $500. It wasn't a newsstand or anything like that. It was just the regular issue, and it's $500. I'm like, no way. They had everything marked when it like 2021 prices, right? When the boom happened. There's no way in hell I was buying any of those. But I did happen to go through some decent dollar bins and some back issues, stuff like that. So that's usually what I kind of go for. Some of these cons, I feel like a lot of times the wall books are just extremely overpriced, unless maybe you could find a deal here and there. But I just feel like they're just way overpriced. So with that being said, my little rant there, if you call it that, here are all the books that I was able to find in some of the dollar bins. So first one up is Superman in Action Comics, number 696. And I don't believe there's any key significance of this book other than it is a DC Universe logo. So if you don't know what that is, so DC around like the 90s time frame, they started this little DC logo. I'm not sure if these were actually in like in multi-packs that you got, like the 3 packs or something like that or whatever, or if it was one of those things where they just wanted to kind of try something different. But I know these were more limited print run, maybe like 10% or even less than that of the print was actually DC logo. And there's a niche market for it. I know there's a lot of collectors that want to collect all these DC Universe logos. And like I said, not all of them have any significance other than the fact they just have that logo on them. And next is Superman number 86. And again, DC Universe logo. These were all found in the dollar bin, so definitely check your dollar bins. Again, if there's any significance to any of these books, I would actually mark it right here if there actually is anything to them. Next is Superman, or Adventures of Superman 509. And again, that's another DC Universe logo. And another one that I found was I don't know if it's Showcase 94 or if it's Blue Beetle Gunfire, the Joker. Not exactly sure. There's a lot of just crap all over the face. I'm pretty sure it's Showcase 94, and it's number 2 of 12. And just a cool Joker cover, but it's also DC Universe logo. So again, I thought it was pretty cool, and for $1 for each of these, why not? And the last one that I found in this vendor in his dollar bins was Guardians of Nowhere number 3, and this is the first appearance of Hala the Accuser. So a decent find for $1, I think. And so these next couple of books that I found were not dollar bin books, but they were in back issue bins that were listed for 50% off. So everything was half off. So the first one I found was Snake Eyes Storm Shadow number 21. And they had it for a sticker price of $8. I'm not sure if you can see that, so I got it for $4. And this is just a low print run IDW run. I know issue number 19, there is a Purple Rain homage cover. That's the big one. If you look on eBay, prices on that book are absolutely ridiculous. But I know a lot of these books, I know J. Scott Campbell did a couple of variant covers for this, but it's just a low print run, and whenever you could find them for a decent price, scoop them up because you can see what these kind of go for on eBay. So I got that for $4. Next, I found this was another cool book that again, I think this had more of a people might say like a political whatever, but it was Mockingbird #8, and it's just all about the cover here, and this is actually about my feminist agenda. People lost their minds or whatever because politics and comics or whatever the hell it is. Or whatever. I thought it was a cool cover, and to find it in the wild. Again, they had it for 15, but I got it for 7.50. So thought it was pretty cool. Don't really see that in the wild too often. And the last book that I found, again, was in the half off books, and it is Deadpool #44. They had it for a sticker of 25, but I got it for 12.50. And this is the first meeting between Deadpool and Black Panther. I also believe that this is the first part. The second part is in Black Panther 22, I believe, or something like that. So I'm pretty sure I have that one. This is the other one that I needed to complete this. So thought it was pretty cool. And again, for half off, why not? I'm considering going to the one in November just because it is larger. There will be more vendors there, and maybe I could find some more stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. If you guys enjoyed the books, let me know what was your favorite. Write it down in the comments below. Until next time, talk to you guys later. Peace.